Good morning everyone, it is 8:24 a.m. on the clock, Tuesday. It is May 5th and it is amazing morning. I welcome you to my live stream where I'm building free applications to help other people like you and me, regular folks, to secure their jobs basically, to make sure that they get promotions, that they are not fired because AI replaces them, and also to help other people who lost their jobs to find jobs much easier. For now, I already have 2 applications built. They are working perfectly in my local environment, of course, but they are almost there to be deployed and for the users to start using them. The first one is Vox, which helps even me be much more productive and save at least half an hour a day, because I can just talk instead of typing. So for example, to type this is going to take me, let's say, 15 seconds, while it's already done by talking. Okay, so as you saw, it was transcribing, it was polishing, and here we have the output. So it's a little by little, like seconds saved there, 5 seconds saved there, but over the day it will be at least half an hour of saved time. And it's only for you, but also if you present this to your boss and show that, hey, we have, let's say, 10 people company, and if everyone saves 30 minutes a day with this, and basically company saved 10 people, 30 minutes, 300 minutes, 5 hours per day. So it's basically we saved half a salary, or we can be more productive as one half of additional person or something like that. And the second application is to help build mind maps, to help find the proper direction and all of that. So for now my focus is to work on landing pages, because as I said, they're working perfectly very good in local environment, but I still didn't deploy them properly. And meanwhile, I also want to add a message to my chat and just basically say that, hey, I have a goal. Every 5 likes, I'm doing 5 push-ups just to entertain you. So like, why not? And also from time to time, I go through my historical likes. So even if you are watching the recording of this, you should still like it. And it will also count towards the likes count for my next stream, and then I'll do push-ups faster or more push-ups. But okay, enough talking for this minute, and I will just leave a message in the chat. I'm doing it in my other screen, so you are not able to see it. 5 likes equal 5 push-ups. And send. And I also want to pin the message. And okay, so I'm done with, let's call it stream preparation or something, and let's go to implementation. Meanwhile I had a great thought. So first of all, I need to remember that I have Vox here, because it's going to be gone in a couple of seconds, and I want to add one more small feature to BRB. BRB, it's not going to be useful for you, but it is definitely useful to me as a new live streamer, because when I want to pee, I need to show something. And basically BRB helps me to show that, hey, I went to pee, will be back in 2 minutes, but it should also entertain you. So what I want to do, okay, let's see at our current limits. 8%. God, 8% used in one evening. Oh. Hey Claude, I want to add one additional mode to BRB, and this mode should be inspired by Chrome network unavailable feature where there is dinosaur running. So basically I want something similar, some similar mini game or something, but it should play automatically. It shouldn't wait for any user input. It should just, when user started the timer, this game should just move on automatically. And basically its main goal is to entertain the viewers while the streamer is out doing something and not being able to entertain the viewers himself. It can be a game very similar and close to this dinosaur running as Chrome has when there is no need for connectivity, but you can also think about some other ideas, similar ones, but they should definitely be very entertaining to the viewers. Thank you. Okay, so it's transcribing, it's very fast, it's polishing, you can see as it happens, but also you can basically disable. So here we have Polish transcript. I don't have syncing because like I don't need syncing, but I do need Polish. I love it. And for streaming PL, so it shows the transcript how it appears, but actually let me try and disable this. And because I didn't test it in a couple of days while I were making some changes. So Claude is going to work on BRB. Meanwhile, I want to see how our Vox landing page is coming up. It's where I finished yesterday evening. I sent a prompt to create a landing page. Now let's verify that the landing page is there. Let's see. So it had a plan written. The buy button stays gated behind launch live falls until the EULA gets an attorney pass. The spec is downgraded to attorney pass before launch with visible disclaimers in the meantime. So honestly, while I do want to get some money, it's going to be free for personal use, and it's going to kind of require money if you use it at work or if your employer wants to use it for every employee, but I will not enforce this. So it would be based on kind of your honor and your employment's honor, and you still can use it for free even at your job. But of course I would love you to, or your boss to pay me something, you know, for making you much more productive. Plan approved, automate active, blah 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 blah, install confirmed. Now home page sections, biggest design surface, home sections done, team page section, privacy page, legal page. Let's see, context window is 224. Okay, fixing type check, the end validation. Default is contradictory. It reads unset vars as too short, blah 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 blah. Okay, Vox build. Vox landing is complete Next.js, React, Tailwind, TypeScript app with 20 roots, type check, clean, okay. Marketing surface, 8 roots. Home, teams, privacy, legal index, EULA, terms, privacy policy, refunds. Commerce surface, 4 roots. Checkout success. Checkout cancelled. Account. And license magic link. API layer, 7 roots. Stripe checkout. Checkout status polling. Okay, oh my god, I'm going to have so many things to test. And it's so boring, honestly. I just want to go directly to the next application, but it's not going to be the right solution. Supporting models, brand tokenized global CSS with liquid glass, blah 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 blah. Brand application, warm peach, coral over cream. Okay, Stripe console, enable tags, configure console portal, cancel update plan, update. Oh my god, it's going to be so boring. Set resend API key. The 4 are 2 values. License GVT secret, open SSL, base, cron secret. Test purchase end-to-end with card, verify PDF. Get the EULA reviewed by console, flip legal review true. Try the macOS app, set next public download link and launch live through. Okay, so for now let's just verify that landing page actually looks good and not just some AI flop. So if I do npm run dev, npm run dev. Okay. So if I run localhost 3000. Okay, and that is because, oh yes, something else is running. Neuro Mind. Vox shouldn't. What the heck? Oh, one shell running here. So, can I stop it? Yes, okay. And now I can go to Vox landing and run it again. Okay, and now it seems to be working fine. Dictations that never leaves your Mac. Okay, let's see. Copy it. Dictations never leaves your Mac. On device AI dictation for Apple Silicon. No cloud, no account, no wait. Hold the key, speak, and the cleaned up text lands on your clipboard, ready to paste. Okay, no account required. On device, Whisper plus Apple Intelligence run on your Mac's neural engine. No account, there is nothing to sign up for, Vox doesn't even have a server, and that is true. No telemetry, audio, transcript, crash reports, none of it lives here. Yeah, sorry guys, but crash reports, I have no idea what is broken for you. Works on a plane, yes. 3 keys, no setup. Hold the key, speak normally, release, paste. Yes. The architecture is a differentiator. Most dictation tools send your audio to a server, Vox doesn't. The differences cascade from there. Okay, on your Mac, internet, account, audio, telemetry, works on a plane, open to network inspection. Your writing, your hobby projects, your shopping list, free forever. Okay, for Teams. Free for personal use, paid for use at work, the Teams, okay, blah blah blah. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Proceed, cancel anytime. 1 Stripe charge per month or year. Stripe issues an invoice for every renewal. Annual saves about 17%. Yes. Yes. Okay, so it's not going to be sales at Vox app. No, not really, but okay. If you change seat count mid-cycle, Stripe writes billing automatically. Your license certificate is reissued with a new seat count, same license ID, new effective date, delivered by mail, and downloadable from your customer. I don't have customer portal. Oops. Okay, or do I? Maybe it created one for me. Account. Manage your account. Vox doesn't use passwords. Use the email on your subscription and we'll send a one-time link to the Stripe customer portal where you can change seat count, update billing, or download license PDF and cancel. If I click download, okay, nothing happens. But that is completely fine. If I go to home and download, also nothing happens. So I think that I do like it. It does look pretty neat. What would I like to improve here? Maybe. Let's see. So first of all, let's double check that we have CloudMD file and we not. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask it to create one. Hey, I see that you didn't create CloudMD file and DesignMD file, so I would love you to create both of these files with all findings and everything you learned about this project. Thank you. Let's see, it is polishing. It didn't create the Cloud DesignMD file. I would love you to create both of these files with all details and everything you learned about this project. Okay, because I don't want to use any more context in this session, so I wanted to create these two files and then I will commit and push everything and create a new session for the landing page. BRB is still working and it already used 5% to 5 over... My god. Okay, let's go to Vox, to the main application, because I asked it to go through everything and basically double check that it is production ready. So let's see what it gave us. Okay. I'll plan then run the 3 reviewers in parallel as you requested. PM designer, staff engineer, each produces a prioritized issue list with file line rep. Blah blah blah, okay. Engineering 17 P1 robustness safety issues, unwrap, expecting prod pass, tar pass traversal, capabilities over scope, stale, product design. Hit target on multiple controls, mod picker drop down, clip by parent, overflow hidden, prefers reduce motion not honored at, etc. Okay, let's see, items need your input. Actually, and I maybe want to make my sound lower. Let's see, yeah, something like this. It should be much better now. And actually, no. Mic sensitivity is good, so I think I will leave it as this. A real update turn point plus pub key onboarding flow with this CloudMD disagreement, short disability step. Push to talk hotkey picker, UI removed for now or ship. Open source claim on privacy tab. Yeah, do I want it to be open source? Manual TCC testing on real ship find app. Doesn't in your input via 4 parallel in implementers. Front-end split in two to avoid conflicts. Rust split in two. Code safety, okay. I'll compute the llama server SHA myself via curl plus. All 4 implementers report clean. Let me verify the combined diff with the full smoke test suite. Blah blah blah. Okay, audit done. What was fixed? No input in the run. Rust safety robustness. Removed every production unwrap expect from. Audio thread now wrapped in catch and wind. So single fault no longer wedges the minibar up. Matured, the worker thread now solely owns the box either. Replaced with okay. Okay, inference server. Tar zip extraction now rejects absolute paths, components, and sim links that escape destination. Okay. Added connect timeout 5 seconds so a affected local network fails fast. Wow, peak parsing. This is count. Generation counter on show height. Quit app calls inference proc, okay. Try RS for power, hate, clump to available screen. Remove com Apple security automation, Apple events, entitlement as a stale. NS Apple events usage description, yes. Retain. Capability split, peel window move to capabilities. Okay. Try header now reads stop needed when SET LM models aren't on disk. Okay, try now shows the configured push to talk key row. Let's see. Let's see. Try Polish transcript. Toggle no longer globals. And actually I just thought that I also want to improve the landing page for Neuro Mind a little bit. And maybe even I want to split. Okay, we will see. Let me think. Okay, so first of all, I will move BRB into the top left because I'm not afraid to lose it if anything goes wrong. And then I need Neuro Mind. And now I will go back to BRB and move it here. Okay, oh my god, I'm going to have 4 sessions in total. And also let's double check that everything is pushed in Neuro Mind. Yes, everything is good here. Hey Claude, so I want you to improve the landing page and the whole application actually with a small improvement. So now I have 2 distinct modes which are map basically mode, I don't remember how exactly it's called, and atelier mode. And Atelier also has light and dark theme. So what I wanted to do, first of all, there should be only 2 modes, that map 1 and Atelier. And then each of these modes should have sub-modes which would be light or dark. I already like both light and dark modes for Atelier mode, but you need to create a light mode for the light sub mode for the map mode, because it had only dark one. And then the toggle itself in the bottom should allow the user to switch only. So there basically should be two different toggles. One toggle is to switch between map, however it is called, and atelier, and the second toggle is to switch between light and dark theme. And also we need to make sure that by default theme is applied as a system's theme in the user's laptop or PC, whatever they have. And finally, I want you to make sure that the developer who makes a build of this application can control which of this map or atelier modes is going to be a default mode. So you should add some environment variable which influences it, because I'm thinking about deploying two different applications. One which is going to be run by default in map mode, and another one which can be run by default in atelier mode, but at the same time users still should be able to switch back and forth between them. That would be it. Thank you a lot. Okay, it is transcribing, it is polishing. Yeah, so honestly I really do miss some fun when polishing was just going through. It made it look that it happened much faster. So okay, and it removes cake load, but that is completely fine. And I will remove streaming pill, because I honestly do like it more, because it seems that it's happening much faster. While it's the same, but yep. Okay, so Neuro Mind is syncing, and okay, so this one created, design MD and both documents are in place. Okay, so I'm going to wipe commit and push. Let's see if there is nothing tricky here. All files are good. Okay, I will generate commit message, I will commit, and I'll publish the branch. Nice. And now I will move Vox pending to my main, because I want to create a completely fresh session. Yes. Let's see, where do we have Vox landing? It is right here. Let's see. So what I wanted to do, actually, I think that I want to see it. Hey Claude, I want you to make a couple of improvements to my landing page. So first of all, I want you to change wording a little bit, because my application actually is available not only on Mac but also on Windows, because it uses not only Apple Intelligence and Whisper models, but it also uses Gemma 4 models to polish text, and also it uses a transcription model from NVIDIA, which is much faster than Whisper model. So what I want you to do, I want you to change the wording on the landing page a little bit based on what I said. Also in the hero section, or basically the section which shows small examples that hold the button to start, listening, transcribing and blah blah, it says only Whisper and Apple Intelligence, but actually, as I said, there are more models that Gemma 4 also available, and user can select it, and that other model from NVIDIA for transcription is also available, and user can basically select between Whisper and that other model. Also check all other sections that they also make sense according to what I said. Also on the main page I also want to add something about the teams, and that the teams and their enterprise should basically pay. Because right now it's completely separate page and maybe even they will not ever see it. So yeah, I want you to add also maybe some small block that it's free for personal use, but for enterprise use please pay, and here's the details and link to the for teams page. Also I want you to remove the environment variables which were focused on if it's live or not. Actually no, for the live environment variable should still stay there, but for the attorney, remove that attorney and let's consider that attorney stage was passed successfully and no changes were made. Also double check all other pages to make sure that everything makes sense, because I see that, for example, also privacy page shows only Whisper and Apple neural engine, while it's not only actually true. Because yes, there is one more model from NVIDIA, and okay. And yeah, that would be it. Thank you. Okay, it is transcribing. So the transcription was lightning fast. Polishing takes more time, but it makes sense, because it has to take some time to polish everything and go through it. Okay, and let's shoot it. And we are working on Vox landing. I will stop it for now. Okay, and let's see. So I want to productionize Vox. Neuro Mind, so these three terminals are working. And what it means that I need to use this one as my main one. Okay. And I'll also make it height bigger. And can I move it more? Okay, nice. So let's see, where did I stop? And it is 8:58 AM on the clock. Okay. Security, privacy, remove, okay, blah blah, EX bugs. No read setup needed. Tray now shows the configured push to talk hotkey row. Settings hotkey removes the bogus changes take effect after the app restarts. Rebind is live. Do I have actually hotkeys? By the way, does it work? I don't remember testing command M. I don't think that... Oh, because it wasn't command, it was option M. Let's see. Huh, interesting. General. Okay, so we have an issue that option M doesn't cycle through different modes. Let's see. Okay, I'll do it in a new session, so we will see. Let's think. Let me double check my notifications. I also actually like this music. Okay, let's see, this one wants some input from me, so yes, it was parakeet, I completely forgot about it. Yes, parakeet. Windows 11 Plus and NVIDIA RTX GPU required, so Parakeet Whisper run on CUDA. GPU fallback also works. Chip will read Windows 11 Plus. I think let's go with this one, recommended but optional. Oh my god, so many questions. I hope that it's going to decide by itself everything. Existing personal versus commercial framing on the homepage be handled. There is already a personal use callout block for the personal use. Oh really? I didn't see it. Add a new boulder, just write the copy in place, make it more prominent. Okay, and looks like it is done. This one is still working, this one is still working, okay. And we are at 15% of usage in less than an hour. But that's completely fine. But I'm honestly confused about weekly all models limit because I don't know. Okay, whatever. Okay, peel final state, copy it, press Command V. 30 min auto stop now emits a peel toss instead of silent log line. Privacy tab, open source claim removed, no public, yes. Auto update settings, copy, unified with backend. Neutral icon for the unconfigured state. About reveal binary. Mode picker drop down, escape the powers. Okay, let's see. Okay, it works. Now get app version IPC drives version string instead of 2 hard-coded, okay. Design. Peel glow tokens for both sims. Peel area live, peel width transition no longer races with waveform but transition. Peel bootstrap placeholder in peel HTML. Okay. Global. Hit target bump to 28 pixels. Body language card got elevation. On body language step skip now reconciles ST engine to whisper local if parakeet is unavailable. Needs your input, cannot proceed without you. Apple developer problem. Oh my god. Find your team ID. In SRC Tauri Handle Bundle macOS add okay, this one is fine. Set n vars before. Verify must say accepted source authorized developer. data endpoint public key. Currently has a placeholder. Choose where you will host updates. Cheapest JSON manifest in S3 R2 Cloudflare pages or latest JSON touch to a GitHub release. Oh my god. It's so confusing. DAO conf JSON under plugins updater. And build time set. Oh my god. Cloud MD versus onboarding flow disagreement. The PM agent flagged this. Describes onboarding as welcome, make accessibility models, how to use. The actual code is welcome language. Yeah, so we didn't update the Cloud MD. Push doc picker. Ship locked. What? Say the hotkey is hard-coded, but settings hotkeys. Renders a built-in pill with no picker, and the runtime still surfaces not bound. Accessibility required diagnostics. Ship a real picker. Okay, existing the app. If Vox will be open source at launch, send me a GitHub URL. Do I want to make it open source? Okay, Cloud proposed the plan and accept and auto mode. Okay, let me actually go to Cowork and double check. Is there any benefit in making Vox open source, or is there no real benefit in it? And only additional time wasted on supporting it? Okay, so this one is syncing. Oh, so flagged but not blockers fine to ship. Tag for settings. TS6 is 3000 lines of code. Search doc spec partial fixed landed. Type scale fragmentation. Not short install timeout hand. Let me know. Oh my god. So honestly, I think that I will go through all of this outside of a live stream, because it has like Apple developer code signing and some privacy keys which I don't want to expose, and all of this is honestly, it's very boring, and I'll have to even force myself to do all of this. So I don't want to waste live stream time doing it. So for now, I'm going to test BRB. And let's see. Oh my god. 1000 lines of code, but that's fine. Oh, I don't have BRB open. File, new window. Let's open our BRB. And let's run it. And we have moon of air. Okay. Please stand by. Start. Okay. And let's start. Lol. Okay, so it basically jumped a first couple of times, but it's not jumping anymore. Okay, new addition max. So it's not about technical difficulties. One, two. Okay, so I actually really like what you did, and I want you to make a couple of improvements. So first of all, the biggest issue is that currently when the user starts a timer and like a small human or whatever it is in the bottom starts running, it has only a couple of obstacles at the start, and then there is just no obstacles and it just continues running without jumping. So I need you to add obstacle along all the way. Then I also wanted to make sure that when it jumps based on different distance from the obstacle. After that, I also want you to make sure that there is no text like technical difficulties or something like that, because it's not about technical difficulties. It is just about streamer going to pee or going to grab a coffee or something like that. So it's not really about technical things. Also in the top I see off air text, which also doesn't really make sense because the main goal is to keep people still watching even when the streamer is not there right at this moment. And for addition max, I also would love you to add something more and not only these different colors. I don't know what that block is, but addition max should add more animations to everything basically on the screen. Thank you. Okay. And let me drink some water. Okay. Let's see. So BRB works. And now let's go to Neuro Mind. Top left. Ooh. I'm a little bit sleepy, honestly. Okay, let's see summary. Same model, now to orthogonal axis. So mode, it can be Atlas or Atelier, okay. Luminance, light or dark, okay. Composite themes, Atlas dark, Atlas light, Atelier dark. What changed? Verified in browser. Okay. So let me try to run Neuro Mind. On 3001. And let me stop BRB. Okay, if I do it light. Okay. I like it. I honestly do like it. And now let's also see our demo. Okay, so light mode doesn't have the map here. Atelier works fine. Bottom up. Okay, so let's see. We still need to do a couple of improvements, small ones, but still. Context window is more or less okay. Okay, so let's go to here. Hey Claude. So first of all, I want you to rename map back to Atlas, because Atlas sounds more fancy and it is a good name. I just called it as a map because I forgot the name Atlas. Then also there is, I don't know if you did it on purpose or if it is a bug, but I see that in Atlas light mode there is, in the app itself, there is no background like some skies with stars as it is in dark mode. So I will add some screenshots as a reference, so that you can see for yourself. One of the screenshots is this Atlas mode in light, and another one is Atlas mode in dark mode, and in dark mode there is kind of night sky with some stars, while in light mode there is none, but I want it to be there too. Thank you. Okay, so actually not a lot of issues here. Okay, Neuro Mind is working. Vox will be done later. BRB is still working, I suppose, yeah. And let's see Vox landing. Top left. Okay, so what did I ask it to do? Make it more prominent. Okay, parakeet, yeah. Okay, let's see what it changed, and actually let me stop the Neuro Mind. And let me run the Vox landing. And actually, what the heck? Why try the demo? Oh, maybe because, let's see. Yeah, so because it didn't have any subtasks, okay. That's fine. Okay, let me go back. So this one is running. Let me finish reading through it. Okay, summary of changes, cross-platform. Privacy page, FAQ. Okay. And what this was about, this map. Oh yeah, because I changed the running one. Okay. Dictation that never leaves your device. On device, AI dictation for Mac and Windows. No cloud, no account, no waiting. Hold the key, speak, and the cleaned up text lands on your clipboard ready to paste. App build is shipping soon, and we'll send the download the moment it is ready. Apple Silicon, macOS 13 Plus, Windows 11 Plus. Free for personal use, no account required. Okay. On device, Whisper or Parkit for transcription, Apple Intelligence or Gemma 4 for cleanup. Everything runs on your device. No account, no telemetry. Yeah. Works on a plane. Free for you, paid for your company. Vox is fair source, free forever for personal use. Your own writing side projects, hobby work. If you or anyone on your team use Vox as part of your job at a company with more than one person, each user needs a commercial license. Pricing starts at $12 a seat a month. 3 keys, no setup, no account, no model selection, no permission store. Vox ships with sensible defaults so the first dictation works. Hold the hotkey, speak, release paste. One hotkey, the right voice. Vox picks a mode based on the app you are typing into. Each mode is tuned to cleanup engine, same dictation, different output style. Okay, I'll actually have to double check the different modes are actually working fine. Because, yeah. Vox versus cloud dictation. Blah blah blah, okay. The architecture is a comparison of the brand. Okay. Blah blah blah. Okay, so I don't understand. Oh yeah, so it made the block here free for you, paid for your company. Okay, yeah. Okay, for teams, privacy first dictation, properly licensed. Vox is fair source, free for personal use, paid for use at work. The team's plan covers commercial use, MDM friendly deployment, and central configuration without sending a single byte of audio to anyone. If Vox makes you better at your job, your employer should pay, not you. Everything IT needs, nothing in that. Your seat permission for work use reached automatically as your seat count changes. Same license, the new effective date. And the end, friendly package installer. Central configuration, managed list, that's okay. Proceed, cancel anytime. Okay. Okay. Don't save. Proceed permission for one named employee to use Vox as part of their work for the licensed organization, including on company-owned hardware. Personal use of Vox by the same employee outside of work doesn't consume an additional seat. Verifiable, not promised. We avoid privacy seeker adjectives like military grade. Below is the architecture in the short list of data Vox can see and how to confirm it yourself. Clipboard. Stripe stores it, we read it from Stripe, send your license PDF. Aggregate page views. Plausible analytics, no cookies, no IPs, no PII, VC counts. How many people opened Teams this week? We do not see who. Model download requests. On first run, the desktop app downloads the transcription model, Whisper or Parakeet, and the cleanup model Gemma for once. Apple Intelligence is provided by macOS and is not downloadable by Vox. After that, no further app server traffic. What we cannot see, audio transcribes the contents of your dictionary, which apps you dictate into crash reports. None of it touches a server we control. Install network monitor, Little Snitch or Lulu on macOS, Glasswire on Windows, block all onboard traffic from Vox except localhost. Dictate normally. Vox keeps working. Models talk to a locals. Model server, Llama CP for Gemma. The bundled Nemo runtime for Parakeet. There is no other network call to intercept. Pull the network plug. Vox keeps working. That's the test, no cloud tool passes. Why we don't say what other privacy pages say. 100% private is an absolute claim, $1 in all days. Military grade encryption is meaningless, we never collect anything, is almost certainly false on any commercial site. And the FTC has prosecuted vendors for that exact phrase. We replace adjectives with architectural facts. Audio is processed on your device GPU or neural engine and never transmitted. Is testable, ultra private isn't. At legal privacy, okay, let's see. Okay, let's see legal. Vox is free for personal use, your own writing, your side projects, your hobby work, if blah blah blah, definitions. Okay, it's a little bit boring. Refund policy. Okay, so honestly, it is the most boring stage of all of this. It's fun. Okay. So I think that what I'm going to do, so first of all, it looks okay. Of course, I will have to go through more settings. But for now, it does look okay. Let's generate commit message. Commit, sync changes. And I'm going to also deploy the landing page to Versal, but I'll do it from my main screen. Let's see. Add new project. Vox landing. I have to configure GitHub application, use FastPass. Honestly, I'll just give Versailles access to all of my apps because I am tired of going back and forth. Import Vox landing. Next, blah blah blah. And I will deploy it. So it is building, deployment is in process. Let's wait for a little bit. So let's see. My god, it takes quite some time for some reason. I thought it's going to be much faster. But honestly, while it is while deployment is in progress, why is it taking so long? Okay, deploying. Okay. Continue dashboard. And I need to insert rollback. Let's see, can I add domain? Domains. Add existing. And it's going to vox.resonancelogic.com. Save. Okay, valid configuration. And let's copy it and test that it really works. Yep. It works indeed. Nice. Okay, so for now I will consider it done. Again, there are still some things I need to improve, but that is completely fine. And actually, let me think. So what I need to do is I think that I need to add claim of how much time this application actually saves. So for now, Vox session. So I committed everything, which is good. Let's see, Vox landing, it is fine for now. Okay, these changes are amazing, thank you very much. And now I had a great idea that it would be very beneficial to add some claim of how much time Vox really saves throughout the day. So can you make some research on how faster usually talking is compared to just typing some text? And then how much text the person usually types, considering that they are a heavy user of AI chats, and also that they heavy user of Slack and heavy email user, and all of that, so that we can make some claims that it saves some certain number of minutes or hours per day, per week, per month, per year. And also we can do it based on one person. Then for the team of 10 people, there is going to be, for example, save of X number of hours, days, weeks, per month, per year, or something like that. Or maybe even slider where user can change the number of people and see based on it how much time is saved per day, month, week, year. Thank you. Yeah, so this is going to be very, very cool feature or addition. It's not actually a feature, it's just small addition to help save, because right now it's not, the value is not clear. Because honestly, for me, even when I saw this whisper flow, for example, I was like, okay, why would people need it? You can just type and it's much easier to type, like you don't need to talk anything, I don't know. But now when I actually started using this and started using Vox application, I understood that it actually makes hell lot of sense and it actually really boosts my productivity. Okay, let's see, so this one is working. I wanted to improve Vox in something, but I already forgot what, but okay, that is fine. I have to keep this one. Vox landing is improving. Let's go to BRB and hopefully this is going to be the last one and I will just close it. Okay, let's see. So, it to 2. All 4 asks is confirmed. Obstacle continues. Static last obstacle confirmed. Drew monotonically replaced. Okay. Variable jump distance. Okay. No technical difficulty of air couple. Static stamped and by permission. And messenger titan purpose of casual AFK lines. Streamer stepped away, stay tuned, grabbing a quick coffee, but shortly, stretching the legs, by, etc. More max animations, live dot pulses. All overlays correctly honored, blah blah blah. Okay, so I think that I can run BRB to test it and hopefully be done with it. Okay, I will close this one and this one. And BRB is running this little baby. Max. Okay, let's see. Start. Let's see how it jumps. Okay, okay. Nice. Okay. Okay, so sometimes it clearly jumps into right into obstacles. And this close, I don't want it to be present all the time, but still the improvement is good. Okay, so I see the changes you made and they are pretty good. So first of all, in the top right corner, this recording block, actually remove it, I don't want it there in the max edition. And then also in the top left corner, this live dot which pulses. In the max mode it pulses too often, so revert it back, I think. Next, to the kinda game simulation itself, I really like what you did. What I want you to change is that first of all, on each jump, um, it gets 25 additional experience or whatever it is for being very close to obstacle. I want you to randomize it too, so basically sometimes it does get it for being close and sometimes it jumps later and it's not that close. So that is the first change for this minigame, and second change for the minigame is that I noticed that sometimes it actually lands directly into the obstacle, and as a result the game should have been lost. So maybe improve it so that it is not jumping into the obstacle but it actually jumps over the obstacle, or if it jumps into the obstacle then it should say something like game over and start again. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. And it is BRB. Okay. Vox landing. What did I do for Vox landing? How much faster talking? How much? Yes. Good idea. Let me research. Volume before recommended approach. Okay, speed gap, speech versus typing. The gold standard study is Ruan okay. Compare dictation to phone, keyboard, typing for short messages. Okay, 153 versus 52. 2 times 93. 2.93 times faster. That's mobile typing. Desktop typing is meaningfully faster. Office target and skilled knowledge worker. Okay. Typing as 3 times speed up for the marketing claim. Let users dial typing speed up if they are faster. How much a heavy user actually types per day? Office workers send 40 emails per day. Average Slack user. AI chat is harder to pin down. Yes. 3,000 words a day. 220 work days a year. Per person, 40 minutes a day saved, 3.3 hours a week, 147 hours a year. Slider driven calculator, okay. Yes, I want you to build this calculator. It should be in the landing page somewhere closer to the top, because this is a kind of big point of influence to make sure that users really try it out and use it. And at the same time, I also want you to add some kind of sources or something which confirms that all the claims really make sense, that speaking words is much faster than typing them. And yeah, go in that direction. Thank you. Okay. And right, I also wanted to make a video, an intro video for, oh shoot, okay, hyperframes. It's more interesting than finish and everything, but still. Okay. And I'm spawning box because it's very boring. Let's see what I have here. Okay, Neuro Mind. Let's see, let's move it to the top left. And right now it is 9:45 AM, which is okay. I think, like, ideally I would love to stream for longer, but at the same time, I don't know, I am tired a little bit. I didn't sleep enough, so I want maybe take more time to prepare to my day job. But we'll see. I'll finish reading this through and we'll see. Okay, so what did I ask you to do? Rename map back to Atlas. Okay, and light mode. Okay. Okay. Toggle reads Atlas. Burn CN and grade 4-point stars scattered across the parchment. Also verify if those arrows are buffered. Plus light editor on a fresh server boot. Okay, let's see. I will stop box landing for now. I will stop BRB for now. And I will run Neuro Mind. Music is good. And this particular one called Beast Mode. And yes, I'm in the Beast Mode. Oh my god. It was so silly. Okay, what was I talking about? Neuro Mind. Okay, I need to run Neuro Mind and check. Okay, it is running. Let me copy it and let me open it in the browser itself. Oh yeah, and there was Mad Gala. Oh, it's actually mad, not mad. I thought that it's mad like crazy. Okay, it's not crazy. Bridge Mine streamed 5 hours ago. Really? Okay, no, okay. Looks like I didn't update the page, so it was older data. Oh shit. Keep bakery truck while I didn't. Oh. It sucks. Okay, so we have Neuro Mind and I wanted to test Atlas. Maybe I want to actually rename it from Neuro Mind to just Mind or Z Mind. Okay, but for now let's double check that changes are really made. Yes. And let's see dark. Okay, and let's see light again. Okay. I don't like how zoom in happens. Atelier and in Atelier. Cancel. Let's think. Do I want to fix zoom? Okay, I see that there is... Yeah, there is this overlay in the light mode and I honestly don't like it. But for now, let's also commit everything. Neuro Mind. And how it's called, this overlay. Let's see, maybe it said something. It's not one. Here. Grain. Okay, so what I also wanted to improve that after the latest changes, I see that landing in light mode also has this grain, and I don't like it. So landing page itself shouldn't have any grain. Grain is only for the application part itself. And secondly, I want you to improve the name, because right now it is called Neuro Mind, but maybe let's change it to just Mind or Z Mind or something in that direction. Thank you. And by the way, also after you finish all of this, I want you to update cloud.md and design.md files with everything you learned. Thank you. Okay, let's see. It is cloud. Zmind. Okay. Okay. Wait, stop. What the fuck? This is the previous prompt. Oh. Okay, so it was, I see. It was a feature of code. BRB is still working, works landing. So it did. Okay, and it builds a calculator. Let's see, Neuro Mind. Mind, I'll stop Neuro Mind, and I'll run Vox Landing. That never leaves your device. Lol. One seat. Okay, so what I wanted to change, actually, I wanted to hard code words you write per day to 3000 average, and typing speed average. I want these two to be hard coded, but I want this thing to be changed. Okay, it looks pretty good, but I actually want you to just hard code words you write per workday to 3000 and say that it's kind of average for Office. And also typing speed hard code to 50 words because it's also average for Office. And leave only slider of how many people are using, going to use this in the company. Also, I noticed that the slider and numbers doesn't really correspond itself. So there is an issue that, for example, in the slider I selected 10, but it actually shows 17. So there is something clearly a little bit not working. Something is wrong there. And I will also attach a screenshot of this. So for example, in the screenshot I have I believe that I have 10 selected on the slider, but it actually shows 17. And from the numbers I see that 10 should be more to the left. And not at the 33. Okay, so yeah, that's what I want you to look into. Thank you. Okay. Oh my god, I actually want to finally finish with something and do a nice motion graphics video. But for this I obviously also need code, because I want to create this motion graphics video and potentially post it on all social media for both Neuro Mind and Vox. And yeah, it should be great, I think. Okay, we'll run it, let's see. Contact is fine, BRB. Okay, so BRB, hopefully this is going to be the last change for BRB and I'll be able just to close that window. Let's see. Type your addition box. Okay, let's see. Jumped, jumped, boom, boom, boom. Should I like it? Oh man, it's so... I love it. I love it. Oh my god. What happened? Okay, so I believe that BRB is done. And I also, did I ask it to update the coordinate? Update the relevant MD files with your latest learnings. Okay, let's see. Okay, this one is done next. Nice. So hopefully Vox landing is also going to be done for now. Oops. I didn't copy. It's wrong one. Selected this one. Let's open it. Nice. So basically for one person, my god, it's crazy. It's like almost full months in a year. Okay, 1, 10, 25, 50. Actually, I remember seeing some issue somewhere, and maybe it was on this page. Yeah, here. Okay, this one works fine. Manual, seats, blah blah blah. Oh. Okay, let's see. So I think it's going to be my latest request. Hey Claude, so everything is amazing, and I hopefully have the last request to you. I see an issue with 4 teams page in proceed cancel anytime section, basically pricing section, and the issue is that growing team subsection has most teams at the bottom with this small peel, and it actually cut off at the top, so I think that you should fix this UI. And also I see that navigation in the top, it has Hey Claude, I want you to fix a few small additional things. So first of all, I see that in 4 teams section, on 4 teams page, in proceed cancel anytime section, there is most teams subsection, which has a peel at the top, and this peel is cut off a little bit, so maybe you can fix this UI part a little bit, please. I have also attached a screenshot of this. And also, as a separate improvement, in the top navigation I see that basically there is a current page selected status, and currently this selection is just white, but honestly it's not really visible because everything else is kind of creamy, and white and creamy is not doesn't differentiate that well. And I also see that when I highlight other pages in the navigation, it changes cursor to pointer, but there is no highlight, or at least I cannot see it, so maybe you can look at that too. Thank you. Okay. Okay, it is Vox landing. It is working. Neuro Mind, did I ask it to do something? It's still working. Vox is going to be late, and BRB is still working. Okay, so basically everything is working except for Vox. I just postponing doing this job work because it is boring. Hopefully, no, I think that this evening I will be focused on polishing the landing pages and maybe making videos and posting it in social media. So we will see. Meanwhile, I want to say thank you for everyone who watched it, and see you this evening. Have a good day. Bye bye.